Hi everybody, welcome to Cancer Cooks. I'm not staying, so I just want to get these in the oven for the recipe which I'm going to show you today, which is some stuffed sweet potatoes. So but they're going to take 50 minutes in the roasting tin. So I'm just going to get them in the oven, do some yoga, have a shower and see you back in a little bit. So all I'm going to do is just pop the oven on to quite high, to 200 degrees centigrade. And then, large roasting tin. My sweet potatoes are just going to go in just as they are. No need to do anything at all with them, apart from a drizzle of olive oil or rapeseed oil, whichever one you've got on the go. I always use rapeseed oil because it's got a bit of a nutty flavour. And that is it. I'm literally going to bang those in the oven. I'm going to give them 50 minutes to roast, by which time I'll have a nice creamy centre and the outsides will have some firmness to them. And then I'm going to leave them to cool, by which time I'll be ready to show you what we're going to do with the middles. Take care, see you in a bit. Hello, back in the room. So I have taken my sweet potatoes out of the oven. They were in for 50 minutes and they've just gone nice and soft and squishy. Just going to leave those to cool shortly for a while, and then I'm going to make my filling ingredients. So I'm going to dice red pepper and red onion and then just soften it in a pan with some oil. And then we're going to add some feta and a little bit of flavour with some spice. Now, the person that I'm making this for, Audrey, I've spoken to her about how her taste buds are and how she's feeling, and she has complained that, things don't taste of anything, but she is having a little bit of a problem with chilli. So I'm going to leave out chilli, but entirely up to you if chilli's fine for you to add. So we're going to add some flavour. We're going to add paprika instead. And we're using feta, which is going to give us that real salty tang. So hopefully, with the sweetness of the potato, the tang from the feta, and the warmth from the paprika, that's going to add some real flavour. So I'm just going to finish dicing these things, pop them in the pan with some rapeseed oil, and soften them for 5 minutes. And then I will see you back here and show you what I'm going to do to stuff the sweet potatoes. See you in a bit. Bye. Hey! So while my peppers and my onion are softening, we can tackle these bad boys. And what I'm going to do is cut them in half. So I'm left with the skins and the middle's going to mush. And then I'm going to put them in these foil trays. And then they can go straight from the fridge or the freezer into the oven. So it's a matter of looking at the potatoes you've got and just working out which ones are going to fill up the space. And they kind of make like little kind of boats in there. So I've probably done more potatoes than I need here. So I'm going to do 2 more. And the person that I'm making this for, Audrey, she's vegetarian. So I'm using the red pepper, the red onion and the feta. But you could, if you're cooking for somebody who eats meat, you could add either some bacon. Chorizo works really well. There's plenty of changes you can make to this, and rather than using the cheddar, so something like bacon and cheddar. The chorizo works well with feta still. You could add spring onions, all manner of stuff. So there we go. So I've got my 4 trays. With a fork, I'm just going to loosely mash that up. And then I've added plenty of salt and pepper to the red pepper and red onion mix. I'm just going to add a teaspoonful of paprika. And this is the point that if you're using chilli, you could be putting the chilli in. Perfect. So this is now going to go into my sweet potato mix. I'm then going to take the feta, and there's absolutely no need to chop this, just crumble the feta in. And then I'm just going to mix that till it's combined. And then all I'm going to do is just, in each case, I'm just going to fill these potato skins with our mixture. And you can be really generous because you're going to have a lot of mixture here to go in. And just try and make sure you get plenty of the cheese spread through. There you go. So these now you can either just pop in the fridge and keep in the fridge, or freeze them down and then just pop them in the oven to heat through. If you freeze them, bring to room temperature, and then say 10 minutes at 180 degrees C. And that will be a really, really great post-chemo snack. Now I have actually got some more cheese in the fridge, and we are always trying to add more calories. So I've just got some grated mozzarella here. I'm just going to add that on the top as well. And that means that when that goes into the oven, it will just give you a really nice bubbling toasty top to that. So there we are. There are our sweet potatoes, stuffed sweet potatoes with red pepper, feta, red onion and mozzarella. I'm going to finish filling these and then I'm going to make my delivery. See you soon. Bye.